So recently I've had quite a few people ask me how I set up my OBS for budget PCs or for their computers or for anything if they want to start Twitch streaming, so I figured I would talk about that. So first things first, we're going to get a rundown of the OBS interface. So when you set up, if you connect your account instead of just putting in a stream key, this tab right here will pop up. It won't be right here, but it'll be somewhere. So that's where your chat's going to be. And then these two tabs will actually pop up as well, where you can look at your analytics during your stream, but then you can look at all the things to set up, so your title, your notification, your category. It's very important that you change this depending on what game you're playing, so that way you're getting the right audience. Next, we have your three, I guess you could call it your stream setup tabs. So you're going to have your scenes, audio mixer, and your sources. So think of your scenes as, I guess, different books, and your sources as the words on the page. I think I've heard that before. So basically, you're going to set up, it's really good to have different scenes, so that way when you're starting your stream, whenever you're playing the game, whenever you're just chatting, you have different scenes, so that way it's set up right. Then, for when you want to add stuff to your preview, so this right here is what people are going to watch. You want to go into your sources, and you're going to add whatever it is that you need. Next, I'm going to talk about the best settings for having your output looking right, so that way you don't have any issues. So on the stream tab here is where it'll look a little bit different than this because I have mine set up. This is where you'll see that you can add your Twitch account so that you know where to stream. I'll go slow here and it'll be slightly different for each person's computer, but I just want to show you guys what this will look like a little bit. I have everything set up for what's best for my computer. The few things that I think that you shouldn't deviate on is if you're going to be running 1080p 30 or 1080p 60, you need to have 6000 bitrate on there, because when you dip down into like the 3 to 4000 range, you're going to start losing frames. It's going to start lagging, so you're not going to want to have that. Also, something I think is very important, whether you have an NVIDIA GPU or an AMD GPU, you're going to want hardware. Software is harder to use, and also NVENC just looks better in my opinion. It looks a lot smoother, but yeah. Here is the video tab where you can set up what your resolution is going to come out on Twitch. So I personally run 1080p 30 right now because my computer can handle it. But if you're noticing that your computer cannot handle the output, then you can hit this drop down menu and move it to 720p, and that'll run a lot easier.